I'm Eve Robertson. I'm the principal at Clear Creek, and as promised, I'm going to provide updates each day to help you get ready for our first day of virtual learning on August 12th. So at iPad distribution, Monday and Tuesday, you received your iPad along with a couple of sheets of paper. First one is the Clear Creek PTO meeting, which will be on August 20th. We did include the Zoom, and we would love for our families to join us for that virtual PTO meeting. The second paper that you received was a bright orange paper. It has your receipt for your iPad and your charger if you got that, but it also provides lots of usernames and passwords to help you get logged in. At my house, I know that we are going to be hanging these on the refrigerator so that we can always have easy access for it. The orange sheet provides usernames and passwords for a variety of programs that your child will be using this year, especially through virtual learning. The Google Apps for Education is a username and password that we'll use. This will allow your child to use Google applications like Google Drive and Google Docs. So you'll be using that. We also have our username and password for Microsoft Office 365. This will allow your student to have access to all the Microsoft Office tools like Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. But most importantly, it will be your child's access to Teams. In the spring, we use Google Meets for our class meetings. The platform that we're going to be using for the fall virtual learning is Microsoft Teams. So it's kind of similar to Zoom or Google Meets, so we'll definitely get acquainted with that. Our third username and password that's on your orange sheet is for Canvas. Canvas is probably the most important tool during virtual learning. Canvas is our learning management system, and this will be the way that your classroom teacher communicates to your child and you. You'll receive announcements from your teacher. You can email your teacher. This is where your students' assignments will be posted and how you'll access classroom meetings through Teams. So we will be spending a little bit more time explaining Canvas so that you're ready. Clever is another app that we use. Clever allows you to access a lot of different apps in a secure way that we use throughout the district. And then finally, the last password that's on there is Skyward. This isn't super important for elementary. It's more important for our middle school and high school students who access grades and attendance and other things. But you can access Skyward. That's where all of our student records are and the program that you use to enroll your child. So Skyward isn't something that you necessarily need. I will be sharing a little bit more about these different apps in future messages, so you'll get some more explanation on how to get these set up. So the next thing that I want to explain to you is this sheet that was about downloading educational apps on the iPad, and I'm going to do a quick tutorial so that you can get the Google applications and Microsoft Teams and other apps that we will use throughout the year.
I'm going to give you some steps to download apps onto your child's iPad. The first thing that you want to do is connect to your Wi-Fi at home. I'm going to do that really quick. Once you're connected to the Wi-Fi, you'll want to find the app called the App Portal. Give it a second because it might take several minutes for your apps to download in this App Portal. We're going to go look for the Canvas app. We're going to select that, and then it's going to pop up this screen. You're going to want to pick the yellow Install button and then click OK. Next, we're going to go find another app. So we're back in the App Portal again. This time we're going to look for the Clever app. We're going to push that yellow Install button and then push OK. Now we're going to find one of the Google Classroom applications, Google Drive. So we're going to scroll and find that. We're going to click on that app, click the yellow Install button and push OK. And then finally, we're going to do one of the Microsoft Office 365 apps, Microsoft Teams, which we'll be using for our class meetings. Go ahead and click that yellow install button and push OK. So once you've downloaded the apps that you wanted, if you go back to the home screen, you'll start to see those downloads. So you can see the red and white Canvas app has already been downloaded. And then now you can see the Clever app is being installed. And then the Google Drive app. I'm out in Brown County, so they take a couple of minutes to download. But now that you know how to download apps from the app portal, feel free to look at the sheet that was handed out at the iPad distribution to see what other apps your child will need for their specific grade level. I hope you find that this video was helpful. We'll continue to share more videos to help you and your child get ready for our first day of virtual learning on August 12th. Shine on!